Welcome to the factory floor of 2026. The production line grinds to a sudden halt, and with every second of downtime, profit evaporates. The culprit here is reactive maintenance. The operation relies on fixing machines only after they break, guaranteeing unpredictable and continuous shutdowns. Every shattered gear and blown motor translates to an immediate financial hit. The cost of emergency repairs and lost output eats directly into the company's operating margins. If this cycle of breakdown and repair continues unchecked, the compounding financial drain will inevitably bankrupt the entire enterprise. Corporate leadership has issued an ultimatum. The facility must undergo a massive technological upgrade immediately or face permanent closure. The proposed solution is a complete transition to a smart IoT predictive system. A network of interconnected sensors will anticipate mechanical failures before they happen. This diagram shows the primary hurdle. Capital expenditure, or CapEx, is the massive initial debt required to install the system on day one. The leadership's demand leaves no room for error. The engineering team has to mathematically prove that this enormous upfront cost will be offset by future savings. Modern engineering requires a grasp of finance. You have to mathematically justify a system's future financial viability before a single wrench is turned. To solve this impending crisis, our engineer enters a virtual workspace to map out the exact financial future. This chart plots cash flow over 5 years, starting with the heavy day one CapEx. To counter this, we plot the OpEx savings. Adding these 5 years of projected savings, the total easily towers over the initial investment. Simple math suggests this upgrade is highly profitable, but this basic addition ignores an invisible, real-world threat that attacks future money. Suddenly, the optimistic projection begins to destabilize. The enemy here is the time value of money. This economic principle dictates that cash received in the future is intrinsically worth less than cash held today. Watch inflation attack these future projections. Money saved in year 5 has less purchasing power than money spent today. Plus, the company demands a minimum attractive rate of return, or MAR. These shrinking savings fall below this strict survival line. This dual threat continuously eats away at the projected profits, compounding year after year and drastically reducing the real value of the returns. Under the crushing weight of time and the MAR threshold, the investment projection spirals toward bankruptcy. Time itself is actively destroying the value of the future savings. Rescuing this project requires an entirely new mathematical approach. The engineer fights back against the collapsing data by deploying a specific, complex financial formula to stabilize the projection. This is the exact string of code required to save the factory. The 10% rate variable acts as a shield. It establishes the required discount rate needed to neutralize the MAR threat. Watch how the formula processes the data. It systematically grabs the future cash flows from cells D3 through D7 and pulls them backward in time, condensing them into their true inflation-proof present-day value. By revealing the true present value of all future savings and subtracting the day one CapEx, the formula definitively proves the project's actual, uncorrupted worth. The complex calculation finally finishes. The shockwave of bright green data bursts outward, instantly clearing the smoke. The final result is positive. Because the net present value yielded a positive figure, corporate approved the investment. The dying factory physically transforms into a pristine, automated utopia of predictive maintenance. The timeline is secure. Now it is time to look at your own projects. True engineering mastery requires a dual skill set. You must understand physical mechanics and wield financial storytelling to calculate, justify, and build the future. Open your spreadsheets.